Hello, honey roses. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a coach, don't mind that. You didn't hear anything. That's what I get for just putting it over there without looking, because I was trying to give my attention to you. So I will get it later. Don't worry. If you would like to book a coaching call or a reading or purchase any of my books from me, you can. Okay, you can do that by going to www. I felt like I said too many W's. MilkHoneyRose.org. Okay, so I just got a download that some of you are listening to people that don't mean you well. Don't listen to them. They don't know what the hell they talking about. Anyway, do not listen. Close your ears and just keep going forward. Look at them like they crazy. Like, then they're gonna be like, oh, they know that I'm trying to play them, so it's not gonna work. Exactly. You can't play the player. You can't play the player, okay? Because people out here trying to play y'all and make you think that you are something other than yourself. But you are you. You are you. It's just that sometimes it's easy to get confused with who you are because there's so many people trying to pull you every which way to tell you who they want you to be so they can manipulate you into behaving the way they need you to behave to be able to use you as a resource. And this is not acceptable. In no way, shape, or form is this acceptable, okay? So I need you to, I'm drawn to these cards. You know, before I got on the, before I pressed record, I looked over at this card and it was like, it's a heart on fire. And see, these people that try to make you out to be someone that you're not, the goal is to put out your fire. That is the goal. For you to not have that passion inside of you. For you to not be in alignment with what you truly are meant to do on earth. So it's a perfect way to distract you and make you think that you're supposed to be focusing on something outside of yourself as opposed to focusing on yourself. And it's a trick bag. It's meant to keep you away from what is good for you. Literally. So, anytime someone presents information to you that clearly just says, even if it's in an abstract way, that you are not enough, just know that it's a trick. It is a trick. Anything that makes you feel like, oh, in order for me to be something more than I am, or in order for me to be acceptable, I must do this thing that is external. No. That's the trick. It's the biggest trick, and it has so many people under the influence. It's like so many people are like drunk off of the idea. Drunk off of the idea. I never said that before. Drunk off of ideas, but not good ones. It's like the ideologies that are harmful to you. Many are drunk off of them, and they want to continue to be intoxicated by these ideologies that are meant to destroy you by self-destruction. It's like walking into a war zone when you don't have to. It's like knowing an IED bomb is there and stepping on it on purpose. And then you end up self-destructing. And the trick about it is that you are led to believe that it's a good idea, so you're willing to just walk forward in the direction that's not good for you. Isn't that what the enemy does? Tricks you into believing something is good when it's not, so that you can go ahead and do it. Just like the vampires, they have to ask for your permission to be let inside of your comfy abode. So, it all circles back to you. It circles back to you allowing certain things to influence you. If you know it doesn't feel right and doesn't seem right, don't accept it. Don't accept it into your mind. Don't accept it into your life. Don't show it any attention. Starve it. Starve it out and it will go away because it's going to know. I can't get that one. That one is too strong. I can't get through that armor of God that is on it's like the breastplate of that person. Like I can't penetrate their vessel because they're too strong with the truth. The truth is the armor of God. The truth is the armor of God. Oh. Just saying that is so beautiful because it's true. God will always lead you to you. Because the God in you is the strength in you. The God in you is the version of yourself that is not weak. The version of yourself that doesn't allow certain things that the weaker version of you allows. The God in you is the highest version of yourself. You know how people are like, contact your higher self, communicate with your higher self. Your higher self is the God in you. The higher self is you. It's the you that makes the good decisions. It's the you that thinks before they act. It is the you that knows that they have a will to utilize and they use it according to their destiny. Like how they are in alignment with the stars. With your soul and your spirit. What does your soul and your spirit want? Because that is what you're truly meant to do. Because when you do those things, work doesn't feel like work. You just feel like you're playing all day. When you do something that you love, it doesn't feel like you're working. You actually feel joy. You actually feel happy. Like, oh, I'm doing this. I love doing this. But it just so happens that what you love to do brings you great wealth. And I'm not talking just to talk. I'm saying it because it's true. It's just a matter of taking those steps in order for you to get to that point where you do see financial result from taking part in actions that bring value, not just to other people, but to yourself. So the more that you produce, the more you prepare yourself for abundance, like your birthright. So when you connect to your soul and your spirit, you connect to the truth about who you are and what it is that is meant for you to do. And when you do that, all other problems that you may have had before, they begin to dissipate. And you realize that all of the things that used to aggravate you and make you sad and make you feel discomfort and out of balance, it was all because you were not living by your own rule. You're not living by the rule of the God in you. When we live outside of our own way, we suffer. And that's why I always think about how we sin against ourselves when we live outside of our own way. Because that means that we are not being true to ourselves and we're not being true to this life, really. It's like it's easy to squander this life by mistake, thinking that you are supposed to do one thing when you're really supposed to pay attention to yourself. And it's not so much in a selfish way, the way some people try to make it seem when you mention giving yourself attention. It's more so like, this is what our life is for. We're here for this. This is a part. Of course, we're going to do things that benefit others. We're going to spend time with some beautiful people that we love and we enjoy to be around. There's things that we're going to do, right? And they're going to benefit others. But this life is a journey for our soul and our spirit to learn and learn as much as we can so we could bring this consciousness that we have right now along on the journey for the rest of our eternal lives. You know, after this life is done, there's more. It's not over. That's why when you meet certain people and they know some things, that you've never heard before. They make your ears tingle, and they just on a whole different wave. You like, where did you even get that from? That's because that's the consciousness remembering past life information that was gathered then, and it is collected and brought into the next life, and the next life, and the next life, and however that goes. Okay, but it's brought with you. That's why consciousness is so powerful, because it is full. It's so full with the wholeness of, I want to say, different dimensions, different lifetimes, various lifetimes, different dimensions. And when you learn okay, think about your consciousness from 1,000 years ago. Why wouldn't your consciousness still hold the information that you learned in your past life 1,000 years ago? That's why certain things, you'll be intrigued by them. There's certain things that you will just gravitate to when it comes to history, well, at least if you expose yourself to it. Sometimes if you don't expose yourself, like, you know what's good to do? Go to a museum or see like artwork. Even like for me, there is this picture, or it's a painting. Well, it actually looks like a picture that was printed on a canvas, and I absolutely fell in love with this picture. What do I want to call it? Canvas. I fell in love with this canvas the first time I saw it. And the first time I saw it, the dimensions were small. It wasn't like big. But then I just so happened to find it, right? And it was big. So now I bought it. I've had it for years now. And it's on my wall. And I absolutely love it. It is so beautiful to me. And that's the first canvas that I've seen that made me feel that way. And I don't know what it is, but I just find it so beautiful. And what I'm going to do is take a picture and pop it in here somewhere probably, so that you could see it. But I find it so gorgeous. But I just feel like when that happens, there's meaning there. There's something about it. Maybe it is the place, because it's like the Eiffel Towers in the background, and then in the forefront there's a beautiful like white tree. But yeah, it's just beautiful to me. It's something about it, and it drew me in. And I don't know if it's the place, or I don't know if it is how the picture or the photo was taken. I don't know what it is, but it's so it gives me so much joy, and it gives me a sense of peace when I look at it. So when I'm in my living room on my couch, I could just look over at it and I still smile. And I've had it for years now, maybe like 3 years now. And then I happened to purchase the last one that was available. And every time, like if I look at paintings, I never see that one is available anymore. So it makes me feel special, because I think I got the last one. It's probably somewhere else, I don't know. But I've never seen that canvas anywhere else. But it's just little things like that. And just because I like art, I was led to look at artwork, and then that happened. You know, so when you follow the trail of your own feelings, and you follow like the breadcrumbs, it's kind of like breadcrumbs, kind of like the breadcrumbs to self through your natural, your natural attraction to certain things is for a reason, you know. And it could just be, you could possibly be tapping into your memories. We all have ancient memories. It's just that the distractions will take you away from them. They will take you away from them. And so work is one of the biggest ones that really take us away from ourselves, because people have to work to pay these bills, you know. And it's not really supposed to be this way. It kind of just happened, as we all know. It's not supposed to be this way. We are supposed to be free, and we are supposed to be able to use everything that God has given us to produce. And when we produce, we bring value. And the value is something that is highly desirable by many. So we are supposed to buy and sell from each other. You know, just from the gifts that we have. We could do that on our own when you really think about it, right? What does it take for you to get closer to yourself? What does it take to get away from the distractions? Those are questions for you to ask yourself, because the faster you align yourself with self, the more joyful your life will be. The more you can smile and feel a sense of peace in your heart, and you can remove the heaviness that's weighing you down. Because most of the reason why many, I think, well, one of the reasons why many are so angry is because, first of all, people are not showing each other enough love, like naturally, without looking at somebody with a side eye like something's wrong. That's one thing. And then the other thing is just that we're not living from our natural way of living. We're not living in our natural state. Anytime anything doesn't live in its natural state, it will be out of order. Disorder brings chaos. Chaos brings frustration, anxiety, depression. So if you are in a consistent life of distortion and disorder, yes, it is very likely that you will not feel happy. So if you ever wonder, why do I feel like something's missing? Or why do I just feel like there's something more I'm supposed to be doing? That's your soul crying out to you, telling you, yes, can you hear me? Do something that's for us. Do something that's for us, not for everybody else. Do something that's for us, and those who love you, they will find you, and they will communicate with you, and they will talk to you, and you will be the best or you will have the best of a soul family, the best of a soul family. And you do this by connecting to your spirit family as well. Connecting to your spirit family is a part of following the breadcrumb trail that you actually leave for yourself, and that spirit leaves for you. Because sometimes when you walk in the street, you might see something that reminds you of a memory that spirit may have placed right there for you, so you could remember the memory, because they knew that if they have you go in a certain direction or a detour and you see something, it could remind you of what they're trying to lead you to. You see what I'm saying? Follow the breadcrumbs in your life to get back to you. The more distracted you are with the lives of others, that's what social media is. The more distracted you are with the lives of others and the business of others, the more you will lose interest in yourself. You will lose interest in yourself. That's tough to think about, because that's what happens. Because when you look at the lives of others as humans, if you don't train yourself not to do that and know why it doesn't make sense to, you'll begin to compare yourself to those who are incomparable. There is no comparing to someone who is unique and one of one. There is no comparing. So when you start to get into that mindset to compare your life to what you see on a screen, which it's highly likely that life that you see that you're comparing yourself to is not even real. It's just a facade for the people to see, and so they can like it and give them some attention. Because sometimes people just want attention. It's not even about giving a good message to help their brothers and sisters. It's kind of like, oh, look what I got. You know, look what I have, and you don't have it. I'm better than you. That's the message of a lot of things that are online, honestly. It's like, look what I have, and look what you don't. And then that's where that's actually a superiority complex as well that happens between us. And then that's when people become envious, and then they want to fight, and then they don't like you, and then they trying to like stake out people's house and trying to rob people. All of this is because people have not found the beauty within themselves, and they keep on having all of these distractions to look at the lives of other people. That's just a quick shot of a moment, and they just think that their whole life is like that. And they should automatically know that their whole life is not like that. They're just showing one of the happy moments, or one of the moments where some people might even be pretending to be happy. I don't know. Nowadays, it's like people don't feel validated if they don't have enough likes. They don't feel validated if they don't have enough subscribers. They don't feel like enough if, you know, they don't get all of this external validation. But you have to, it starts with you. You being okay with what you said and what you did and how you dress and how you move and how you look. Okay? That all starts with you. So remember that. And what else do I want to say to you? I want to say something. Let me see. I have this thought in my mind where I want to talk to you guys about God. I just want to talk to you. So I'm going to... How am I going to do it? Let me see. I want to talk to you guys about God. I do. So I'm going to set up... I want it to just be just God talk. I want to know what God has done for you in your life. I want to know what God means to you. I just want to talk about God because God is us. Okay? God will always bring us back to us because we are God's. And I just want to get us back to us because this is the big problem here. I just want to talk. Okay. So I have the Discord and I have to fix it up a little bit. But when how can I do it? You guys could actually start to subscribe through my my website, and then I will save your email. So I'll put a link in here in this video. You can subscribe through my website, and then I will make an email list and then send you the Discord link. Okay, so we could do it like that. I think that's good because we need to talk about God sometime. I really think we should talk about God all the time. But I just want to talk about God. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about like the love that you have within yourself, so that you are willing to look more so in yourself as opposed to out there. There's not much out there, especially not nowadays. So it's time to turn your focus back on you. You're the one who's important. And the rough part about it is that many get stuck looking at people who aren't even good role models to help them to get out of the imprisonment that they're stuck in within the mind. They'll just make you feel worse. And that's not good. That's not good at all. But that's it for this message. I know it will find those who need to hear it well. Everything you do, do it with love. I'll see you in the next message.